Hello and welcome to another episode of Ezoic Explains. I'm Whitney Wright, and today I'm going to be going over what programmatic advertising is, the different types, how they all work, and the benefits. In a nutshell, programmatic advertising is the automated buying and selling of online advertising. Programmatic ad revenue is earned through a series of ad partners that serve display ads on the publisher's site. According to AppNexus, over 80% of digital display marketing in the US was done through programmatic advertising in 2018. That number has likely increased in the last 2 years. I'll break down the steps on how programmatic advertising works. First, a person clicks on a website. Then, a website owner puts the ad impression up for auction, which is done in milliseconds. This is called SSP, or a supply-side platform. Ad impressions can also be delivered by ad exchanges. Advertisers then bid for the impression, otherwise known as a DSP, or display-side platform, which also happens instantaneously. The highest bidder wins the ad impression. The ad from the highest bidder is then served on the website to the user, and the user will hopefully then click on the ad. Advertisers bidding for this ad space buy inventory from large providers or networks, like Google, Facebook, or Oath, for example. And then those providers distribute those ads according to advertiser campaign parameters across participating publisher sites that fulfill campaign criteria. By far the most popular place to purchase inventory is through Google Ad Manager. Publishers then use Google AdSense and Google Ad Exchange to serve these ads to visitors on their sites in exchange for the revenue provided by the advertisers through Google. There are 4 major types of programmatic advertising, and I'll briefly go over each. Most publishers have heard of RTV, or real-time bidding. This is a technology that enables the buying and selling of digital ad impressions through instantaneous auctions, facilitated by ad exchanges or DSP and SSP platforms. The next type is a PMP, or private marketplace. These are customized invite-only marketplaces that allow publishers to have the ability to set aside certain ad inventory and sell it to particular buyers. Programmatic Guaranteed is what we think of when we think of traditional media buying. Here, the publisher and advertiser negotiate terms and conditions on a one-on-one basis. The inventory is then sold directly to the advertiser after the negotiation. In preferred deals, advertisers choose the ad inventory at a fixed price even before it is made available on private marketplaces. In this type of deal, both parties agree on pricing and targeting beforehand. The advertiser is allowed to look at the publisher's ad inventory and then is not bound to buy anything. Advertisers then use a DSP to better understand their audience and thus whether to purchase the ad impression. This is also known as spot buying. There are 6 major programmatic advertising channels that we'll cover next. The first is display ads. This term is commonly used for any type of online ad, though in programmatic advertising, it means any ad that is found on the header, footer, or sidebar. Advertisers and publishers alike work with display networks, like Google, to facilitate the buying and selling of ad slots. Publishers then accrue revenue based on the clicks and impressions data collected by the display network. The next type of programmatic advertising we'll discuss are video ads. Video ads continue to gain popularity, though this trend has been slowed by the pandemic. There are 3 main types of video ads: in-stream, out-stream, and in-display ads. In-stream ads can be pre-roll, mid-roll, or post-roll. Outstream ads appear between online articles. These appear in the content or as pop-up windows. In-display video ads aren't displayed in the video player, but in search results or video recommendations. Social ads are advertisements that appear within social media. Social media provides a plethora of data about its users, which is great for targeting. Programmatic social advertisements then use this data to decide who will see their ads, the ad format, ideal time, and frequency caps. Next are audio ads. Programmatic audio platforms rely on real-time audience data to place ads and audio content like podcasts, digital radio, and music streaming services. Those currently highly using programmatic audio ads are Google, SoundCloud, Pandora, BBC, and Rubicon Project. Publishers may also be familiar with native ads. Native ads are advertisements made to look, feel, and function like the media format in which they appear. Research by IPG and Sharethrough, an advertising software company, say consumers look at native ads 53% more often than display ads. Unlike regular programmatic display ads, these ads can appear outside of the sidebar, header, and footer. The sixth, which I won't go into, is digital out of home, which has to do with digital displays outside of the home, like hotels and restaurants. Benefits of programmatic advertising can be broken down into 4 parts. The first part is reach. Advertisers have a wider reach than they have ever had, as programmatic advertising supports multiple ad exchanges and networks at once. Since this is all done automatically, advertisers can advertise at scale at affordable prices with no extra work. Second is transparency. Programmatic advertising allows advertisers and publishers to have real-time access to data about ad placements and ad activity, and change things if something doesn't seem right. It provides more transparency in regards to unethical ad practices and fraudulent tactics, as well as blocking fake bot traffic and pre-roll ads. Third is real-time insights. Advertisers have access to data on the performance of their ad campaigns and target audiences. Publishers have access as to how their ad space is performing at the same time. Fourth is targeting. First and third-party data can be used to improve the audience profile and reach them with more accuracy. Advertisers can also use remarketing, geo-targeting, and IP addresses to get even more granular. And that's it for this episode of Ezoic Explains. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our playlist, subscribe to our channel. You can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and at ezoic.com and ezoic.com/blog. This has been another episode of Ezoic Explains.